Also, this is probably well below the age range of anybody watching my videos, but did you know there was a Highlander reboot movie happening? I didn't. Chaz Stahelski says his Highlander reboot is inspired both the films and TV show. I do not know how I feel about that because I did not watch the TV show, and it really depends on the movie. It's one of those franchises that is so what's the word? It's bad, but it's good at the same time. You just enjoy it. I remember the first film being really good, and everything after that was just like cheesy 80s action type stuff, even though it was in the 90s. So, let's just take a look at this real fast. After the box office success of John Wick 4, director Chaz Stahelski is finally focusing on Highlander. While the details of the project are scarce about the Henry Cavill-led remake, yes, okay, I take it back. I'm in it. I'm in. Let's go. Let's go. I'm all for Henry Cavill, a Highlander movie. I don't care. Bring it to me. Just give me more Henry Cavill. Saying. The director is finally opening up about what fans can expect. The news of the project first broke in 2021, and it makes perfect sense given The Witcher, stars Action Chops. I need more coffee. In a recent appearance of some podcast I've never heard of, Stahelski spoke about the upcoming feature, saying, "I think we have some very good elements now. The trick is when you have the tagline, there can be only one. You can only just kill everybody for the first." I mean, not wrong. The original 1986 film of the same name, directed by Russell Mulcahy. What is with everyone's weird names? Followed an immortal Scottish swordsman, Connor MacLeod. That name rings in my ears after all these years. Who must battle his immortal enemies to the death to absorb their power, so there can be only one. There's just never only one. Which is why I think there's like 7 movies. And a TV series. The movie turned out to be a cult classic, which was followed by Highlander 2 and Highlander 3 in the 90s before Highlander Endgame premiered at the turn of the millennium. Okay, apparently there was only 4 movies. The 4th film featured Adrian Paul as Duncan MacLeod, who played the protagonist of the 6th-season show spinoff Highlander. There was a Highlander show that lasted 6 seasons, and I've never heard of it. Wow! Which spawned a number of short-lived spin-offs. Of course it did. Now reveals that the plans he used for familiar characters and elements from TV show are part of the film. I'll say it for you. Our story engages a lot of the same characters and stuff like that, but we've brought in some elements of all the TV shows, and we're trying to do a bit of a prequel, a setup to The Gathering, so we have room to grow the property. Okay. I mean, I'm not against that. I am skeptical. However, this dude directed John Wick 4. Fans are very excited to see Cavill in the titular role after his brief return as Superman and exit from The Witcher. Currently no release date is set for Highlander, but you can check the director's comments below. I will leave a link to this article and that said podcast. So, yeah. And of course there's that image of the original Highlander. I mean, look, I'm all for this. I'm not the biggest Highlander fan. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know the lore inside and out. I grew up watching these movies as a kid, and I shouldn't probably have been watching a movie where people were chopping heads off and all that kind of stuff, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm all for it. Just give me more Henry Cavill. I will watch almost anything he's in. But you take an action franchise from the 80s and you mix it with Henry Cavill, and yes, that just sounds like a recipe for good stuff. The good stuff. It's all the good stuff. What do you guys think about this? Are you excited for a new Highlander movie? Do you think Henry Cavill will do good in the role? I personally think so, but that's just me. I mean, I gotta be careful before people start calling me a simp for Henry Cavill, but he's just a really good actor, and he's probably my only favorite actor in Hollywood right now, to be completely honest. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for subscribing. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, do the whole thing, and I'll see you guys next time.